We're gonna work. We're gonna continue with our students book. Yeah, and so can you open your student book, please? We are on last page that I remember was 55. 55. It was the page. Hello, can you hear me, by the way? ¿Me pueden escuchar? Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this is the page that uh, we were explaining about questions and as well as negative in third person. And here's the grammar spot. If you still have doubts, you can go to page 60, but page 60 is after we finish the unit, no? And yeah, we revise this part, so let's listen again to confirm your answer.
6.10. 1.
When does she leave home?
She leaves home at 7.
2.
Does she go to work by bus?
No, she goes to work by bike.
3.
Where does she have lunch?
She has lunch at work.
4.
Does she usually work late?
Yes, she does, every day.
5.
Does she eat in a restaurant?
No, she doesn't. She eats at home.
6.
What does she do in the evening?
She works for her exams. She never goes out.
Alright, creo de homework esta parte, el exercise number 5, which was making negative, ¿no? La primera ya estaba hecha, number 1 is already done. She doesn't live in New York. She doesn't drive to work. She doesn't drive to work. She doesn't work in a school, and she works in a hospital. Next, number 4, she doesn't visit friends in the week. Number 5, she doesn't go to bed late. Yeah, that that was it about this. Exercise number 6. Vale. Okay, guys. So yeah, the other part it is complete the chart in present simple. Yeah, in present simple aquí ya tenemos todas las personas. I, you, he, she, we, they. Solamente falta it, pero es lo mismo, ¿no? Aquí puede estar en esta category o this column, he, she, or it, ¿no? For example, I work. Aquí el verbo va a ser work. I work. Negative. ¿Cómo sería el negative? Vaya. Auxiliar for I, you, we, they. Yeah, Axel, Frida, Jose, Papi, Julio.
Don't work.
Yeah, correct. Thank you very much. Yeah, like the example here, don't work. Muy bien, don't work. Igual, el verb infinitive, ¿no? Do I work is a question. Yeah, so here you
Work.
work. Muy bien. You, it is repeated again.
Don't work.
And ask question.
Do you work?
Correct. Thank you very much. Yeah, but he, she here changes the verb. We need to add s or es depending on the verb. Entonces aquí sería she works or he works. El auxiliar ya no va a ser. Exactly. Thank you very much. Doesn't work. Ask question. Does he, she work? We
Work.
work. We don't work.
We work.
We work. Correct. They work.
Work.
They don't work. And finally, they work. Okay. It sounds repetitive, guys, because of the verb, no? But it is like that. Aquí, yeah, the only difference it is he or she. The only difference is he or she that alters. Yeah. Like sometimes we forget about this. Yeah. So, but it is like that, no? It is going to be the only difference here. Ya con todos los demás es igual el verbo. ¿Ya? And the same for 1, 2, 3, 4 subject pronouns. It is don't work, ¿no? Básicamente. But for he or she doesn't work. Yeah. And ask question, does he work? And the other says, do you, do I, do we, do they. As simple as that. You see? Casi casi nos resume el present simple structure here, ¿no? Hablando de la structure, I'm going to share with you uh, one link so we can work together. Just give me a moment. But here is the link. I'm going to share the link with you either here or on WhatsApp as well. Here's the link. Is the explanation of the present simple, the use, the grammar, and the structure. Here you have either you can access because I think it has activities. Yeah, it has activities. Present simple. Let's learn about present simple and do exercises and practicing them. No, it's a good website where you can type the grammar that you have doubt, you have question, and then it gives you a full explanation of that. No, aquí es poner, no. Present simple is the base form of the verb, the base form o infinitive form, no. También llamada base form, como quieran llamarle. Su forma normal, donde no es conjugado. ¿Ya? No conjugation here. I work in London, but with third person. Y sí, está la bronca, el mismo ejemplo. Yeah. Yes. She works in London. So for the third person singular, he, she, it, we add s. Vale. Present simple. Look at these questions. Do you play the piano? Where do you live? But does Jack play football? Where does he come from? Do Rita and Angela live in Manchester? Do Rita and Angela live in Manchester? Where do they work? Where do they work? This is for questions. And we use do and does to make question with the present simple. We use does for the third person singular, he, she, it, and do for other. We use do and does with question words like where, what, when, why, how old, etc. Yeah. For example, where do Angela and Rita live? What does Angela do? When does Rita usually get up? But with question who, we often don't use who or does. This is the only exception. Yeah, the only exception with we don't know the person who did the action. No sabemos quién hizo la, la acción, la persona que hicimos la persona que hace la acción. Entonces, aquí sí es la única posibilidad donde puedas conjugar el verbo en una pregunta, ¿no? Por ejemplo, who lives in London? Okay, who works in this group? Who works? Me, teacher, ¿no? Cuando no sabemos quién es el sujeto que hace la acción, entonces ahí sí No es necesario do it as. Es la única. Who plays football at the weekend? Ah, yeah, sometimes me, yeah. Who works at Liverpool City Hospital? Oh, yeah. Here are some useful questions and try them, no? So where do you come from? Do you come from? Where do you live? Do you live in? What work do you do? Do you like uh, do you like basketball? Do you know uh, uh, Karim Benzema? Yep. So here, simple questions, no? Vale. Okay, guys. So with this, it is the explanation of questions. Obviously, present simple negative. Yeah, look at these sentences. This is the normal sentence. I like tennis, but I don't like football. Don't or do not. Yeah, you can use both. I don't live in London now. I don't live in Cúcuta now. I live in Cuernavaca. I don't play the piano, but I play the guitar. They don't work at the weekend. They don't work at the weekend, just from Monday to Friday. John doesn't live in Manchester. Does not. Angela doesn't drive to work. She goes by bus. Yeah. Here it is the negative doesn't or don't. And the base form of the verb, the base form of infinitive form. It's either. Yeah? We use do or does to make the negative with the present simple. We use doesn't for the third person singular. For example, he, she, it, plus, and don't for the others. Yeah? Mhm. And well, aquí tienen more uses. We use the present simple to talk about something that is true in the present, something that is true. For example, aquí es con el verb to be, pero bueno, I'm 19 years old, I'm a student, I I love watching TV series. I come from other town. Yeah, he lives in London. She, what can I say? She has a dog. Yeah, something that is true in the present. Yeah, is the use of present simple. Something that happens regularly. Regularly is regularly a routine. Yeah, regularly. For example, I play every weekend. I learn English from Monday to Friday. I o she, vamos a poner un ejemplo con she. She works from Monday to Friday. Mm, what is it? She gets up at 7 o'clock. Yeah. Something that is always true, like general truth, a fact, un hecho, a fact, un hecho. For example, the human body contains 206 bones. Light travels at almost 300,000 kilometers per second. Yeah, some scientific facts, scientific facts or descriptions. Also, it is in present simple. Yeah, present simple. We use adverbs of frequency sometimes, always, never with the present simple. For example, I sometimes go to the cinema. She never plays football. Yeah, she never plays football. Here are more some useful sentences. Like you can complete it something about you if you want. For example, my name is Enrique. I am 34 years old. I come from Tutla, but I live in Cuernavaca. I sometimes work at the weekend. I often visit my mom. Yeah, I never play basketball. Mhm. Yeah. And here, complete the sentences so they are true for a friend and try to remember. Yeah, here I can make a description of a friend. Her name is um, her name is Natalie. She's 20 years old. She comes from Canada. She lives in London now. She's a teacher like me. She doesn't work at the weekend. She often visits Mexico and she never plays football. She never does exercise. Yeah, she never does exercise. Yeah, I'm giving a description of another person. Ahora ya pueden hacer eso, ¿no? Va a estar un poco relacionado con su oral exam, esto, de escribir a alguien, ¿ya? Yeah, here. Ujú. Todavía no les voy a decir, so, igual el mañana o el jueves les explico un poquito más de tu oral exam, ¿no? Pero básicamente describir a un amigo, a una family relative, yeah. And talk about his or her routine. Vale, bueno, aquí el level intermediate, present simple or future time, ¿no? No necessary, ¿no? Here. Vale. Tenemos varias actividades on this exercise, on this website. One, two, three, four, five, six different activities. Vamos a hacer number one, number two, number three, number four y number five, ¿vale? Number five. Ujú. Algunas son con el verb to be, ahí, por ahí le está mencionando, ¿vale? Entonces, please do it. Vamos a tomar unos 6, 7 minutos para hacer esta actividad. Yeah. Five. Yeah. Está después de present simple and present tense. Yeah. Pueden también hacer estas, yeah, if you want. Yeah. Ujú. Negative. Pero más me interesa esto. ¿Vale? 6 minutes to do this activity, please. 6 minutes please, to do this activity. Right. After you finish, you click on finish, ¿no? Y ya, les dará el resultado. Bueno, haciendo las actividades, si quieren hacer también negative, pueden hacer una de aquí también, present simple, una actividad, ya sea number 2 o number 3. ¿Ya? Aquí pueden hacer you choose one y por lo menos las primeras tres, ¿vale? Así para que no saltan de este ejercicio, ¿vale? Ya les pasé el link. Accedan, please access to the website and do the activities. Yeah, do the activities. No hagan todas estas, solamente one and two if you want. Si pueden hacer one y esta sí, three, please. Vale, vamos a tomar unos 10 minutes to do this activity, guys. Do it, please. It's a good practice for you. It's a good practice for you about present simple, no? So in the exam, it's going to be easy, easy. No? We can finish, but don't forget to do the activities that we have here, ¿vale? Don't forget the activities. So let's focus on another activity, the one that we are interested in. It is page 56. Yeah, we go back to the to the book, present simple. Here it is Toby's day. Yeah, Anna has a flatmate. Flatmate es como roommate, compañero de cuarto. Yeah, flatmate, yeah, flatmate or roomie también. Well, roomie is in American English and flatmate is in British English. Yeah. Anna has a flatmate, Toby. Yeah, Toby, her brother. Yeah, this is her brother. His day is very different to Anna's. So look at the photos. What does he do? Yeah, what does he do? Look at the photos. Yeah, he. How do you say caminar? How do you say caminar? Hello. Hiya.
Walk.
Walk. Muy bien. So, podemos decir that he walks the dogs. Or he walks dogs. Mm. So, he's a dog walker. Yeah. Is the person who is in charge of, you know, the London dog walker. Yeah, the London dog walker. mm, ¿Cómo se traduciría? Un paseador de perros, yeah, un paseador de perros. The dog walker fills his day with lots of walks, yeah, muchas caminatas, walk también puede ser un sustantivo, ¿vale? Por eso tiene la S refiriéndose a caminatas, ¿ya? Puede ser el verbo caminar, walk. Recuerden que no se dice la L, we omit the L pronunciation, so walk. So walks, fresh air, and fun. No, he's a dog walker. Vale, and then we have a text here. We have a text about this guy. So let's read the text sin la respuesta. Sin la respuesta. So Toby, he's 31 years old, and he's a dog walker and a student of music. He shares, compartir. Yeah. Palabra importante, shares, because nowadays everything we share on the social media, on social networks. He shared a small flat in the center of London with his sister Anna. He usually at 10:30 in the morning. He has big breakfast, tea, sausages, eggs, and lots of toast. And he to work. He lots of dogs in the parks in London. His job is fun. Toby is part-time student at London College of Music. He classes at 2:15 in the afternoon. He home at 6 o'clock in the evening and has a big dinner. He sometimes shares Chinese takeaway with Anna and she home. He is always hungry in the evening because he never lunch. He always his cello after dinner, but sometimes his friends. He usually to bed very late and 1 o'clock in the morning. So more or less, we get the idea of this text, which is his routine, no? What he does every day, ¿vale? So in the gaps, it's missing information. Hace falta información. So the verbs that you have here, los verbos que tienen aquí, que son shares, goes, gets up, eats, loves, walks, meets, starts, and plays again, ¿vale? Siempre que tengamos un tipo de texto así o una actividad así, I recommend or I suggest that eh, you read the text sin las respuestas without the answers and then reread again, lean otra vez, um, before the gap, antes de el espacio, and after the gap, después, ¿no? So more or less you choose an appropriate answer to this exercise, ¿vale? Okay guys, so do it. We have 3 minutes. Ahorita pongo el listening. I play the listening, pero antes traten de hacerlo. Yeah. Choose one verb from here and answer it. 3 minutes to do this activity. Okay, so let's check the listening. Pay attention, please.
6.11. Toby McMahon. The London dog walker fills his day with lots of walks, fresh air and fun.
Toby McMahon is 31, and he's a dog walker and a student of music. He shares a small flat in the centre of London with his sister Anna. He usually gets up at 10:30 in the morning. He has a big breakfast, tea, sausages, eggs and lots of toast. Then he goes to work. He walks lots of dogs in the parks in London. He loves his job. It's fun. Toby is a part-time student at the London College of Music. He starts classes at 2:15 in the afternoon. He gets home at 6 o'clock in the evening and has a big dinner. He sometimes shares a Chinese takeaway with Anna when she gets home. He's always hungry in the evening because he never eats lunch. He always plays his cello after dinner, but sometimes he meets his friends. He usually goes to bed very late, at 1 o'clock in the morning.
One more time, and we check one by one.
6.11. Toby McMahon. The London dog walker fills his day with lots of walks, fresh air and fun.
Toby McMahon is 31, and he's a dog walker and a student of music. He shares a small flat in the centre of London with his sister Anna. He usually gets up at 10:30 in the morning.
Usually, what's the answer?
Gets up.
Gets up, correct.
He has a big breakfast, tea, sausages, eggs and lots of toast. Then he goes to work.
Then he goes to work, correct.
He walks lots of dogs in the parks in London.
He
Walk.
walks. Yeah, correct. Walks. Remember, no pronunciation on L.
He loves his job. It's
He loves.
fun. Toby is a part-time student at the London College of Music. He starts classes at 2:15 in the afternoon.
He
Start.
starts. Yeah, starts.
He gets home at 6 o'clock in the evening.
He
He gets home at 6 o'clock in the
he
Get.
gets. Aparte de levantarse, también es llegar. Gets. Así que,
evening and has a big dinner. He sometimes shares a Chinese takeaway with Anna when she gets home.
one more time, if repeated, gets. Obviously. Yeah.
He's always hungry in the evening because he never eats lunch.
Never eats. Correct. It's
He always plays his cello after dinner.
You always
Play.
plays. Remember S.
But
plays.
sometimes he meets his friends.
But sometimes he
Meets.
meets. Por ahí tenemos a new verb, meets, encontrarse con amigos. Encontrarse con amigos o conocer a alguien también puede ser. Meets.
He usually goes to bed very late, at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And finally, he usually hi, I am
Goes.
goes to bed. Goes to bed. Yeah. So here are the answers. Remember, all with S because positive sentences, and we talk about Toby McMahon. ¿Vale? Toby McMahon. Okay, yeah, so we have here, we're going to stop here because the other thing is not so necessary, not so necessarily, but yeah, ¿vale? Les voy a mandar una actividad para que la hagan online, yeah, and that's it for today, yep. Don't forget, one more activity, one extra activity online. I'm going to share the link with you so you can have it for extra practice, ¿vale? Extra practice. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you then tomorrow.